Client Earth is an environmental law foundation. Our foundation gathers lawyers who act to the benefit of environment and of the earth. We had an office in London, and we have also office in Warsaw and in Brussels. And our goal is acting for, first of all, establishing law that is good for environment. And the second issue is obeying this law. So just scrutinizing investors and authorities to apply this law to the highest standards.
We're here in Poland where they rely on coal for 90% of their electricity. Are there any coal plants here in Poland which you consider are breaking the law at the moment in terms of pollution of the environment?
We are involved in several cases. We rather are focusing on new plant investments in building new power plants or extending the existing ones. And we are looking very closely at all legal details connected with issuing necessary administrative permits. And if we find some incorrectness in issuance, in administrative proceedings, we try to challenge such decisions. So these are different types of decisions at different, let's say, stages of investment. So these proceedings and the issues that we can raise in our proceedings really vary. So it can be, for example, procedural reasons that some involved parties that should be notified was not notified, and sometimes these are some more substantial issues, such like not complying with the requirements, some detailed requirements set in the Polish law.
The talks at the moment are going painfully slowly to put in national, even international targets on reducing emissions. Could the law be used as an alternative to try and reduce emissions?
Of course, but it requires ambitious approach, and such ambition. The Polish government lacks such ambitious approach, for example, to implementation of European Union law. So European Union directives focused on climate and energy in many cases allow for more than the Polish government is willing to do. And other thing is, of course, timely and proper transposition of such directives. And our organizations has prepared a report, an analysis of implementation of 11 directives that are covered by so-called climate and energy package. And according to our analysis, only one directive was implemented timely and properly, and two of directives was not implemented at all, and all others were implemented with serious maybe mistakes, and certainly not in an ambitious way that would help us to achieve the goal of reduction of emission.
Do you think this meeting is encouraging a country like Poland to start keeping to the environmental laws, or do you think that in fact the sponsorship by Big Coal and the World Coal Summit is in fact letting them get away with it?
It should be a trigger to Polish government. But let's see, it's very difficult. Poland and Polish government is realistic to code-based thinking, But what our organization and other environmental NGOs are trying to do is to influence government to change this way of thinking. We are aware that Poland cannot shift from coal to other energy sources in a day, but the crucial issue is to change the direction of thinking. And in our opinion, it can be done, for example, by focusing on renewable energy sources and on energy efficiency, which cuts energy consumption. And these two measures combined can really help to shift from coal-based economy to economy more friendly to environment.